In 1962, Florida State finally opened its campus to let African Americans to get a higher education. 50 years later, in 2012, they created this statue behind me. It is called the Integration Statue. Almost every student at Florida State walks by this statue every day to get to class, to go to the Union, or just get on to Woodward in Tennessee. Why why is this important? The statue, or just integration? We live in a world that's connected through the internet, and we just have access to transportation that'll take us to different places anywhere. Recently, I was able to visit the John G. Riley House and Museum. It's a house that was created to celebrate African American history and culture, and also to commemorate the life of John G. Riley, born a slave and became a very wealthy entrepreneur. The John G. Riley Center was created to make an educational place for everyone. Not only just African American history and culture is exhibited there, but also Native American, European American, and Asian American. Not only that, the Riley Center gets visitors from all around the world just to see its historic value and understand its importance. Um, within the home, you get a tour taken by one of the staff members there, who is usually someone who is a local employee from the Tallahassee area. That is usually a person that studied African American history and culture, or is doing anthropology and just general cultural studies. There, they give you almost a personalized tour, usually in small groups from maybe one family, a couple, or just 2 or 3 families, and they understand your maturity and your age, so they don't just make the presentation just for little kids. It's for everyone. Um, this house is an important historical marker for the people of Tallahassee, but also the nation. The NAACP has helped support the house, the center, and its many other activities that it does in the Sleepy Hollow neighborhood that it's located in. Excuse me, Smoky Hollow. But especially for the education for elementary children within the city, in there they have every elementary student from kindergarten to the 5th grade at one point goes to the John Riley House and Center and takes a tour of it and learns about all these things about integration, other races, and other people. And I think that's an important part of the education of our children, because we learn these things. We learn history, we learn about the Civil War, we learn about basic sciences, we learn about math. But what about being a person in society? And the John G. Riley Center emphasizes that part of just life in general. And then they do that tour for the kids, but they also help out members of the community. They are looking to create a system that's not quite implemented yet, but they want to have the house serve as a daycare for young children. Mothers and other family members cannot take care of the kids. It's not that the Riley House is in a bad area, it's just that this is a thing that the community might need for people who make lesser incomes that can't take a child to the daycare. Another part of the Riley Center is that its exhibits change. It's a small house with small rooms, but those rooms can easily be manipulated into maybe a thing about education of women in the state of Florida and its history, or just about the history of historically black colleges and universities. But there's one exhibit that stays the same, that has an animatronic of John G. Riley himself reading a script to the kids. That's usually for the younger children, but it's interesting to see him life-size and how he was kind of structured, his great mustache. But this house, what it does for the community and for everyone is that it embodies the importance of hope for a better life. John Riley was born as a slave, and then he became a millionaire. And as a millionaire, he became a teacher and improved the lives of many men around him, men and women and children. Excuse me. And that's it. So visit the John G. Riley Center. Thank you.